E aí galera, Vanguard aqui com vocês, dando sequência do nosso Detonado de Fallout 4. Hoje a gente vai fazer isso aqui, ó. Essa quest, Mentes Perigosas, quest da mainline, ou missão da main quest line, esse é o termo correto, que é falar com a Doutora Mari, passar por toda aquela falação do Kellogg, e no próximo episódio a gente vai pra Spectacle Island, matar a Mary Lurk Queen, pegar Bobblehead de sorte, beleza? Pra pegar Bobblehead de sorte, a gente vai ter que usar algumas coisas interessantes. A ponto 38... O resto das armas aqui são pra matar, essas duas na verdade, e o Wester's Fame são pra matar os Mighty Lurks da ilha. A seringa é pra reduzir o dano dos inimigos, que a gente vai pegar uma seringa especial pra isso. E o lança-napalm pra matar os insetinhos dela. Importante pra fazer Spectacle Island, traje de proteção pra você poder nadar até lá, beleza? A gente vai fazer tudo isso aí sem usar droga nenhuma, beleza? Então... vamos só pegar aqui a munição, que é a seringa de perigol que a gente está procurando, beleza? A trava junta não adianta porque a Mighty Lurk Queen é imune. Vamos pegar 5 delas, já é o suficiente, beleza? Então só dá fast travel para Good Neighbor, ver o que o Hancock tem a dizer para todo mundo e vamos fazer o episódio com a falação, beleza? O próximo episódio, full combate. Beleza? E esses próximos 2 episódios eu não vou dar muita bola pra duração do episódio, tá, gente? Eu vou tentar fazer eles por fluidez, ok? Aqui, enquanto o Hancock tá falando, quem quiser pode agachar em stealth e roubar tudo as coisas ali, tá? Eu não vou fazer isso porque às vezes buga.
Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office
Whoever
later.
this Brotherhood of
You've earned
Steel
yourself
is,
some gin.
I'm not buying
The
that.
Institute.
We come in peace, malarkey.
They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead.
McDonald é o irmão dele, tá?
Now,
Quem
I
não
want
sabe.
everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of Good Neighbor?
I am. Oh, sorry.
Running from down. Welcome home.
Beleza? Então esse tempo aí que ele tá fazendo a conversa dele é o tempo que você tem pra entrar aqui e roubar. O que tem de importante aqui pra pegar? Essa mini nuke e esse Fat Man. Eu honestamente não acho que vale a pena, tá? Então, beleza. Era só isso. No segundo andar aqui tem um terminal da Cleo. Se você destravar ele e acessar ele, ela tem um plano de contingência pra matar praticamente todo mundo aqui em Good Neighbor, beleza? Que eu também não vou mostrar porque é o que eu falei. A chance é que todo mundo vai ficar hostil. Dá um quick save antes de você fazer isso. Vocês foram avisados, beleza? Então, vamos lá. Vim no Covil da Memória. O episódio vai ser longo pra caramba com falação. Então, vamos lá. Você não pode pegar nada aqui, tá tudo marcado como roubo.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Beleza? Aí o Nick vai se mover. Aqui, ó, é onde você pega a quest do Silver Shroud, beleza? É falando com esse cara. A gente não vai fazer ela agora, mais pra frente. O que mais tem de importante fazer aqui? A gente vai lá no segundo andar, pegar um pouquinho de afinidade com o Deacon, acessar o terminal da Irma. Se encaixar a senha.
Sweet.
Tá, aí tem todos os clientes que ela acessou a memória. Vou deixar passar para vocês verem. Quem quiser ler, só pausar o vídeo, ok? O Hancock é interessante, a conversa dele. O bonitão. Ok? Fred Allen. E a Daisy. A Daisy é interessante também, tá? Fala um pouquinho do background dela, que é melhor não deixar aparecer o lado problemático dela, que como ela falou nos últimos episódios, quando ela era criança, ela era tímida, mas ela foi meio mal depois, tá? E mesmo você estando acessando um terminal lacrado, tanto o Deacon quanto o Valentine gostam disso, beleza? O Deacon não se importa de você roubar nada, então se você quiser brincar de ninja e roubar tudo aqui à vontade, eu não vou fazer isso, beleza? Então vambora. A gente veio ali só pra pegar essa afinidade. Chegando aqui, o Nick vai te bloquear na porta se você passar correndo sem falar com a Magnolia, ou sei lá qual é o nome dela ali na frente. Eu tô confundindo com certeza. Porém, vamos aqui. Falar com a tia Mari.
Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Igor, fetch me the brain.
Essa é a melhor fala do jogo.
I will not. Now.
Igor, fetch me the brain.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
É pra quem não entendeu a conversa, tá? O Igor Fetch Me the Brain é uma referência ao Dr. Frankenstein, tá?
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Sit down.
Coisas que só pudim de morango faz.
Like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Daí você pode tomar com o Deacon junto, ser super sarcástico com o Deacon, que ele não se importa, tá?
Perfect.
Então tá aí, essa aqui é a revistinha mais legal, o joguinho, na minha opinião, mais legal dessas holotapes, tá? O Grognak the Barbarian. Eu talvez no final do Detonado rode esse jogo aqui por completo, tá? É um joguinho de RPG, demora mais ou menos 40, 50 minutos pra zerar. É bem legal, tá? Agora, nesse estágio, tudo que tiver aqui embaixo não tá mais marcado como roubar, então você pode pegar, tá? Recomendo vocês pegarem tudo. Tem um outro item muito bom aqui. Beleza? Pegar o cooler. Lata de óleo e, se eu não me engano, tem só essa outra prateleira. Certo? Certo. Certo? Certo. Beleza? Então, ainda bem que eu olhei aqui. Agora tá certo. Bom, agora se preparem para 25 minutos de conversação.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Tá. Aí que é o seguinte, pra quem nunca fez isso...
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Silêncio, Mari. Pra quem nunca fez isso, tá? É o seguinte, sempre que você avançar nesses caminhos de neurônios, você vai encontrar um pedaço de fragmento de memória.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Fica quieta, Mari. Se você não quiser escutar toda a falação, porque você já fez isso 10 vezes, é só você ir, todas as memórias tem um botão que você aperta o E falando com alguém. Aperta o E, não precisa escutar. Vai pro próximo, pro próximo, pro próximo, pro próximo, você skip isso aqui tudo, tá? Você faz isso em menos de 5 minutos, em vez de meia hora. Então, tem esse jeito de fazer. Eu, lógico, vou deixar tudo tocar, porque isso é um detonado.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment...
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Beleza? Pra quem não entendeu, essa aqui é a mãe do Kellogg. Ele é o Kellogg e o cara que gritou era o pai bêbado dele, tá? Eu não lembro se
Mom
você
knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Joke.
Beleza? Então, todo mundo que você puder acessar apertando E vai ter um diálogo diferente, ok?
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
Isso é verdade.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. No, it's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Não me pergunta onde ele enfiou aquela arma. Vambora?
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try.
Esse lugar aqui, essa sala, eu nunca achei uma interação com o E nela, tá? Se alguém souber, deixa nos comentários onde tá aqui, eu gostaria de saber. Perdi um bom tempinho procurando. Às vezes simplesmente não tem mesmo.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Mind if we sit down?
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
I'm glad you just...
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Excited to meet.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, Neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here,
wait.
baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that
This whole
your
setup
son?
in Diamond City was part of
appears
some
to be the very
elaborate
recent
plan
memory.
of the old man's.
So, good news, I think.
Seems obvious now that we were bait. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, oh, he's giving me mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg. It's okay. One of the new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. These days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Spoiler, ele é um companion, esse cara. Como você sabe, Vanguard?
X688.
Assim.
Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Tá? Aí se você tiver perdido alguma memória, quiser ler alguma coisa de novo, é só fazer backtrack, você pode repetir quantas vezes quiser as falas, tá?
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
Does it really matter how I feel, Doctor?
Yes. You can't tell me that bearing witness to that man's life didn't affect you. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around? What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue? If we found him...
There's gotta be another way.
We delved into every memory we could find. This is the only thing I can think of that might get us more answers.
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the
Teve
way,
erro de tradução ali, tá? Era morto e não morrer.
First. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Beleza? Dá uma olhada na afinidade do Deacon, como é que tá. Beleza? 885. Então, vamos lá falar com o Valentine pra gente fechar esse episódio extra longo aí que vocês ganharam. Que ele está aqui. Essa aqui é a segunda melhor fala do jogo.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Beleza? Aí ele vai falar que ele e a assistente dele, tá? Assim que ele passar aqui, estão esperando por você, que você deveria ir lá pra conversar, ou deveria, pelo menos. Ele ia falar, mas aí ele saiu. Isso daí é o trigger da quest de Far Harbor, ok? Então é isso. Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse episódio. Tentei fazer o menos sem ficar mexendo o mouse assim pra deixar vocês tontos possível. E o mais rápido possível, tá, gente? Então, obrigado pela audiência de vocês. E a gente se vê no próximo episódio de Fallout 4. Aquele abraço, galera.